So hey everyone, what is up? So finally we are here for this, so-called tips and tricks and strategies for the NEET PG. And so in this video, finally, I'll be sharing the जो भी मैंने किया या जो कुछ मैंने नहीं किया, so that it can be helpful for someone. I feel a lot of people are stuck at some point where I actually got stuck, and how did I overcome it? I think that point can help a lot of people. Even though I am not very firm believer of strategies and everything, but in this video I'll be actually sharing everything from start to the end in the form of a story. Taki it becomes interesting at the end to watch it and to grab the things. And in between I'll be giving you some input. If you think this input is helpful, take it. If you don't think it's not helpful, don't take it. I mean, at the end you have to believe in your own heart and in your own mind, not someone else. Me just being getting a good rank can just tell you कि मैंने ये किया और ये नहीं किया. Other than that, it has to be your own. Because जैसे कि सब भी यही बोलते हैं कि take input from everyone else, like जो क्रैक कर चुके हैं इस एग्ज़ाम को, but at the end just follow what you feel like it will work for you. That's what I did, and I would tell everyone, all of you, to do the same. And I'm pretty sure it will work for you. So let's start this video. And so before we actually start this video, let me give an intro about my background of my medical education. I've done my MBBS from the Kempegowda Institute of Medical Science, Bangalore. I think I have gotten pretty lucky in that aspect कि मेरा एडमिशन नीट यूजी के बाद somehow बैंगलोर में हो गया, जो एक प्राइवेट कॉलेज है, which is a private college through COMET के. I didn't get in a government college through NEET UG. I think my rank was around 5 to 6K, so I didn't get any college. I ended up taking Bangalore, Kempegowda Institute of Medical Science, Bangalore, which is a private college. And if I look backward now and start connecting the dot, I think I actually got lucky in that, क्योंकि there's a culture in the South India and especially the Bangalore which pushes you to do more in the life. Doesn't matter academics है या कुछ और है. I mean, I really felt that vibe from the Bangalore and actually imbibed that in myself. So I think if अगर ये Bangalore में नहीं गया होता, I don't think I would be able to crack this exam. So I think I'm very lucky in that aspect. So now if we start the whole journey of this NEET PG and how did it started for me, I think it started in during my undergraduation only. I've joined DBNCI foundation course in third year. So how did I join it? I used to have seniors in my hostel, मतलब जो जाते थे डैम्स में, भाटिया में. So somebody, some of my great seniors, they have told me to join Bhatia over DAM. So I actually ended up going to Bhatia foundation classes in third year. I mean, I did join, but I don't think I went a lot. I attended a lot of classes. मतलब मैंने कुछ क्लासेस अटेंड की थी, कुछ नहीं की थी. थर्ड ईयर में स्पेशली मतलब ज़्यादा क्लासेस अटेंड नहीं की थी, बट जितनी भी की थी दे वर लाइक अमेजिंग. स्पेशली आई रिमेंबर द क्लासेस ऑफ अश्विनी सर इन थर्ड ईयर फॉर एनाटमी. इट वॉज माइंड ब्लोइंग. सो आई थिंक मेरा बेस वहीं से बनना शुरू हो गया था फॉर द नीट यूजी. इवन दो मैंने इतनी ज़्यादा क्लासेस अटेंड नहीं की थी, बट स्टिल आई हैड दैट इन माई माइंड. दिस इज़ हाउ द नीट पीजी कोचिंग इज़ एंड दैट्स हाउ वी नीड टू स्टडी. एंड इन फाइनल ईयर में मैंने कुछ क्लासेस अटेंड की थी भाटिया की, स्पेशली तमीम सर की जो मेडिसिन की. आई मीन दैट वाज आउट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड क्लास. और कौन सी, हाँ, रजत सर की अटेंड की थी रेडियोलॉजी की. उसके बाद पैथो की अटेंड की थी प्रवीण सर की, और एक दो और की होंगी. आई थिंक नॉट मोर देन 7 to 8 क्लासेस. मतलब इतनी कुछ क्लासेस अटेंड की थी मैंने. सो दिस इज माई ऑलरेडी आई हैड दिस फाउंडेशन बिफोर आई एक्चुअली स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर द नीट पीजी इन पोस्ट इंटर्न फेज. And even if we talk about first and second year, I think I studied a lot in first year. I don't know how. In first year we all guys studied a lot somehow, especially the North Indians which went to the South India and Bangalore. We had this competitive vibes between us और हमने बहुत पढ़ा था, पता नहीं कैसे और क्यों. So first year, because of उन सब की वजह से first year में I mean I had very strong base from first year. और second year में भी I actually managed to study patho, micro and pharmac really well. आई थिंक ये जो मेरा बेस आई थिंक फर्स्ट और सेकंड ईयर से काफ़ी सही बन गया था. मतलब आई वुड नॉट से इट वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. लाइक मैंने कुछ स्टैंडर्ड्स बुक नहीं पढ़ी थी, जैसे गाइटन नहीं पढ़ी, ना ही मैंने ग्रेज एनाटमी गाइटन ये सब नहीं पढ़ी थी. बट हाँ, पैथोलॉजी की आई डिड स्टडी रॉबिन्स. तो उसकी वजह से आई थिंक आई हैड बेस ऑफ द फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड ईयर बिफोर फॉर दिस नीट पीजी प्रिपरेशन, वट एवर वी कॉल इट. Okay, then comes the third year. Third year mein I actually didn't study much. I mean, not even much. I didn't study anything in third year. I think that's the reason. Even during my this NEET PG and everything, मेरे सबसे weakest subject PSM और opthal थे. I mean, I could never get the grasp on this subject because मैंने third year में touch भी नहीं किया ये subject. सिर्फ only for 30 days I studied this subject in my third year. And then comes the final year. Final year I did manage to study somewhat, but not like, okay, then comes the final year. Final year mein I did manage to study somewhat, but not like the first year and second year. uh, and anyways the everybody start getting serious in final year, तो उसकी वजह से you get pushed and तुम कुछ ना कुछ तो पढ़ ही लेते हो final year में, especially subjects like medicine, surgery and OBGY, which are quite important for the NEET PG. So if somebody who is in MBBS phase and watching this video, I think you should study this subject very properly. And then after final year comes the internship. I did not touch any book in internship whatsoever. I mean, I was not studying at all in internship. So I started studying for this NEET PG in the March 2020, when at that time I completed my internship. Around March 2020, I started preparing for the NEET PG, and what I did was I joined Marrow. I don't know at that time. I just took this decision of taking Marrow somehow because a lot of people around me were doing Marrow, and also I also got influenced by it. So somehow I ended up joining Marrow for this NEET PG preparation. Only one source at that time. So I think around 1st April to 2020 I started preparing seriously. So from April till July, I think in July I gave that AIMS July 2020 exam, and I think I kind of got over with the 5 subjects. जब मैं एग्ज़ाम मतलब वो एम्स एग्ज़ाम दिया, एंड देन आई थिंक I've got the rank of 4000. और जब वो रैंक आई काइंड ऑफ फेल्ट गुड कि it was a kind of decent rank कि और it kind of pushed me to study even more. Okay, so what I was doing in this from April till July, and from July to November AIMS INI-CET. So basically what I was doing is doing Marrow videos, then doing their question bank simultaneously. This is the only 2 things I was doing. And after doing my 5 subject and whatever the base I had, I have got the rank of 4000 in the AIMS July 2020, and from there on I continued what I was doing. So when the October and September came, I was not able to finish everything from Marrow because it was so vast. What I was trying to do is everything. I was trying to do video, question bank and everything. I was putting so much effort so that I can finish everything. And it kind of इससे मतलब थोड़ी problem भी create हुई क्योंकि मैं सब कुछ ढंग से नहीं कर पा रहा था उसके साथ, क्योंकि like when you do a lot of things you can't do everything in a good way. That is the thing. और जब INI-CET नवंबर हुआ उसके 1 महीने पहले I stopped reading new things, but I could not finish the whole 19 subjects before 1 month of INI-CET. I mean मेरा मेडिसिन बचा हुआ था, फिजियोलॉजी बचा हुआ था, और एक आधा शॉर्ट सब्जेक्ट्स के बीच बीच में कुछ चीज़ें बची हुई थी. So I think I gave around 30 to 40 days to myself to finish one revision before INI-CET of whatever I've read, and I could not even do that because the content was so vast. I just could not finish the revision of INI-CET before INI-CET even one time. तो उसके बाद जब मैं अपीयर हुआ INI-CET में, and when the rank and this everything came, my rank again was 4000. I know the student have increased from AIMS July to INI-CET, but I was expecting some improvement which did not happen. But at this point I actually felt stuck. I felt stuck कि अब मैं क्या करूँ, like what should I do, why I did not get the improvement. At that time I started मतलब मैं सोचने लग गया कि ज़्यादा कि maybe I should change something or do something different. और one of the major things when I sat in the INI-CET exam, मतलब जब एग्ज़ाम दे रहा था I actually felt questions were very basic. They were from the normal topics, from the topic which has been asked frequently, और मैं इतनी सारी चीज़ें कर रहा था साथ साथ. Because of that I could not give my focus to what has been asked in exam. This is what I actually learned from my INI-CET exam. क्योंकि मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा फील हो रहा था जब मैं एग्ज़ाम दे रहा था कि मुझसे बेसिक क्वेश्चन भी नहीं निकल रहे थे. Forget about the higher stuff which I was doing from the Marrow. So many things, especially subjects like microbiology, medicine and pathology, जिसमें इतना सारा कराया हुआ है, and I could not remember even the basic stuff which is asked in the real AIMS exam. And I did not even do previous year paper properly. और मुझे याद है, after coming back from INI-CET exam, I saw some interviews and people were telling there were 15 to 20 repeats from previous year papers, and I actually came back and checked the previous paper, and it was right. There were 15 to 20 repeats from previous year AIMS paper in the INI-CET November 2020 exam. From there I actually started developing what we need to read, what we don't need to read. Because जो मैं मैरो से कर रहा था, स्पेशली क्वेश्चन बैंक एंड एवरीथिंग, आई कुड नॉट फिल्टर आउट कि मुझे क्या पढ़ना है और क्या नहीं पढ़ना, बिकॉज देयर वाज सो मच. दैट वाज द मेन प्रॉब्लम आई वाज फेसिंग, ऑन विच आई स्टार्टेड चेंजिंग, और उसमें मैंने वर्क करना शुरू किया, स्पेशली आफ्टर INI-CET नवंबर 2020 एग्जाम. उसमें क्योंकि आई वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग अ बेटर रैंक विच आई डिड नॉट गेट इट, और उसके बाद नीट PG एनीवेज पोस्टपोन हो गया. तो आई स्टार्टेड डूइंग सम थिंग्स विच कुड मेक माई कंटेंट more concised और जिसको रिवाइज करना ईजी होता है. दिस इज द टारगेट आई वाज कीपिंग इन माइंड आफ्टर दिस INICET November 2020 कि वट एवर आई एम गोना रीड आई मेक श्योर द कंटेंट इज कंसाइज एंड रिवाइजेबल एट द एंड ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट. दिस इज वट आई केप्ट इन माई माइंड. और उसी तरह से आई स्टार्टेड रीडिंग. तो फॉर सम सब्जेक्ट्स आई एक्चुअली डिड फ्रॉम अदर टीचर्स. लाइक पैथो आई डिड नॉट लाइक वट मैरो हैज़ टू ऑफर, तो इसलिए मैंने DBMCS से दोबारा प्रवीण सर से पैथो किया. इवन एनाटमी मैंने अश्विनी सर से दोबारा किया DBMCS से, बिकॉज आई कुड नॉट आई जस्ट कुड नॉट रिवाइज एनीथिंग what I read from Marrow for some subjects like anatomy, pathology, even pharmacology. I mean, it was a lot. I mean, I could not, मतलब मैं उतनी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन को नहीं रख पा रहा था क्योंकि समझ नहीं आ रहा था क्या पढ़ना क्या नहीं पढ़ना. सो आई एक्चुअली डिड गोविंद सर फार्माकोलॉजी क्लासेस. आई मीन जो लाइव ऐप है, जो उनकी ऐप है, उनसे. तो कुछ सब्जेक्ट मैंने चेंज किया एट द एंड. मेडिसिन, या आई डिड नॉट डू एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम मैरो फ्रॉम मेडिसिन, बिकॉज ये सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन रहता है लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव, बिकॉज मेडिसिन इज सो वास्ट इन मैरो. Because I have attended Tamim Sir classes in final year, I had those notes. और तो उस notes से I knew like what I need to read. So I think I watched some 150 to 160 videos out of 220 videos in Marrow in medicine. That's it, not more than that. And I just managed to do this much for medicine. And उसके बाद मैंने full stop लगा दिया था medicine पे. I mean, I won't do more than that because it's just endless. और फिर उसके बाद then I just kept moving on with the GTs and everything, and so once the INICET November 2000 exam got over, I kind of felt like I had to change something or do something different because of the rank I've got and the experience I had during the exam. So I knew I had to change something because something was not exactly going the way I wanted to go. So what I did was, as the exam got over, I did few changes which I mentioned previously, and then I just started moving along with the GTs and everything. And yes, one of the things which I want to talk right now about the GTs. I mean, there's so much about these grand tests, so let's talk about it right now. Everything and anything. Okay, I have never got within 2000 rank in any grand test of Marrow. Yeah, that is the truth. Not even one grand test of Marrow I have got within 2000. I used to be around 4000. Even after my INICET exam, even after whatever I did, I could not get within 2000 rank in any of the Marrow GTs. Yeah, in prep letter Bhatia GT, I used to get good rank like sometimes because within 500, within 200, maybe because they have less students which appear in the exam. Maybe this can be one of the reason, but I still don't know why I just don't get good rank in Marrow GTs. Is maybe because of the I have not done the Marrow question bank properly, क्योंकि अगस्त 2020 के बाद I did not touch the Marrow question bank, और जो whatever I have done till August 2020 also, that also I have not done properly, like fast, not reading explanation properly or not giving much attention, that's how I did the Marrow question bank. Only I think around 450 modules I had done out of 700 something, whatever modules they have. मतलब इतने ही किए हैं मैंने. So I think maybe this is the reason I never get good rank. Even one of my close friend, she never got a good rank in the Marrow GTs, and she is in top 500 in the NEET, even in the AIMS. So yes, I think this is what I want to. This is all about Marrow GTs. So if you're not getting rank in GTs, don't take it so serious. This exam doesn't simulate your rank. Whether it's the rank and the exam both does not simulate with the real exam. I can give you 100% surety on that. No simulation at all with the real exam. And another major stop which came in our NEET PG preparation was this postponement of 18th April. Nobody expected it, and everybody went haywire and got frustrated after it. So how did this affect anyone's rank? Even I didn't study for 1 month after that, and I started this YouTube channel in that time, and some of my friends joined the job. I did not choose to join the job, and my main aim to start this channel was to connect with people, and ताकि जिस सिचुएशन में मैं हूँ, I can get to know if there are more people so that we can help each other out. And it was quite helpful for me, with the aim of connecting to other people, and it was super helpful. Not even quite helpful, it was super helpful. So with this in the front, I wanna tell about the importance of this social support, having friends in this full phase of PG preparation. I feel I feel if I would not have got some of my friends from this channel or from this YouTube or social media or Telegram, which I actually made after postponement. I mean, I was kind of very alone, before postponement. I mean, in that period, I had very, very few friends because I moved to my place, to my home place because of the COVID in the year 2020, and all my friends were in Bangalore. I mean, I already have like very less friends, and that too, I mean, I'm coming back to Hisar, my place in Haryana. I had zero friends, almost zero. So one of the things which I was lacking before postponement was the social support. I just did not have any kind of social support. So I think one of the major factor for me, I personally for me, this was this. After postponement, because of the social medias, I started interacting with a lot of people with this YouTube channel and Telegram and Instagram and whatnot, and I actually connected with a lot of people, and I made friends with new people, and we actually helped each other out after the postponement for the next 4 and 5 months. And guess what? Now I know, I mean, जो जिन लोगों से मेरी बात होनी शुरू हुई है, and some of them, including me, we are in the top 1000 of NEET PG, and we were there in the AIIMS. I mean, how strange it is. Like, it was a blessing in the disguise for us because of that postponement and everything. I mean, अगर मैं अब go back and connect these dots, it feels amazing. I mean, you don't know when the friends become stranger and the strangers become friends. It's just out of the world experience for me. क्योंकि मेरे लिए एक मेजर फैक्टर था सोशल सपोर्ट, जो बहुत ज़्यादा लैक हो रहा था, जिसकी वजह से आई फील बिकॉज ऑफ दैट आई कुड नॉट पुश टू माई लिमिट्स. और उसके बाद आई एक्चुअली पुश्ड टू माई लिमिट्स, फार मोर देन माई लिमिट्स. So this is the thing which I want to convey. Have your social support, have your emotional support with your, whether it is parents, friends, family, whatever partner, have it with yourself. It's very important. You just cannot study all day, all night by yourself, by not having people around you, by not having somebody to talk to or share to, share with somebody else what you are feeling. It's very hard, to stay alone in your mind all the time and सारा दिन पढ़ते रहना. It's hard. You need that. Believe me. It'll be very helpful. It will actually increase your productivity. I mean, before, पहले I used to think, stay away from all this, just stay alone, isolated, study, just focus, you will get more maximum output, productivity. But this is wrong. What I've experienced is, you need to have a balance of study, friends, your support and everything. It will, last में एक flower की तरह it might blossom. So please give the importance to it. It will be very helpful. I mean, so the next stop was the INI-CET July 2021 exam. I mean, for me also it was very surprising to see that rank 625. I did not even expect that rank in my dream. Even though I fantasized even better rank in my dream, पर मैंने कभी imagine नहीं की थी कि I would get within 1000 in such apex institute INI-CET exam. I mean, from उस time से I think my eyes and my belief system start changing कि I actually can do that. These narrow GTs, whatever GTs I give, they do not reflect my real performance. Okay, and how did that happen? Like, what are the changes which I did which led me to the INI-CET rank of 625? So one of the biggest thing which I did is previous year's AIIMS question paper. I mean, from the experience of November INI-CET 2020, एक चीज़ तो like it was clear in my mind कि मुझे in previous year question paper और topics पे command लेके आनी है if I want a good rank in AIIMS, especially in AIIMS, because AIIMS paper is more predictable than NEET. Yes, that is truth. AIIMS paper is more predictable than NEET. If you go back और तुम 2016 से 2020 AIIMS के पेपर देखोगे, you will find a lot of topics which are getting repeated and even the questions are getting repeated. I mean, I experienced it this time जब मैं INI-CET जुलाई का पेपर लिख रहा था, जो नवंबर का एक पेपर लिखा और जुलाई का उल्टा एक्सपीरियंस हुआ था मेरे साथ. In the November I felt like I've seen, maybe I've seen this question somewhere, I don't know, but this time I knew this question has come already, this topic has been repeated already. Like, this kind of ये confidence था जब मैं INI-CET जुलाई का पेपर लिख रहा था. You get it? So this kind of gut feeling or confidence you have to have by or how you're gonna get it is by doing previous year papers repeatedly and previous year topics repeatedly, especially for AIIMS. It will be repeated. Pattern again will be repeated in AIIMS. And I think this is one of the major changes I did, और मैंने इसी चीज़ पे फोकस किया स्पेशली. एंड दैट्स हाउ मैंने मैरो के नोट्स को भी काफ़ी कंसाइज कर लिया था by getting to know, okay, these things are asked quite frequently, these things are asked quite frequently. अगर कोई भी चीज़ पिछले 4 से 5 साल में नहीं आई है, I actually did not read it, especially 1.5 months before the INI-CET July 2021. अगर कोई चीज़ 5 साल पिछले 4 से 5 सालों में नहीं आई है, आई डिड नॉट रीड इट. आई एम नॉट इवन जोकिंग, आई टुक दैट रिस्क एंड आई जस्ट वेंट इट. So that's how in the Marrow notes I just read what has been asked again and again, and the topics and the questions which were coming in the AIMS. And with the AIMS I did 3 years of previous question paper of PGI Chandigarh. Even the PGI Chandigarh paper has a lot of good question. I feel everybody should do it, and I think previous year Chandigarh the question और AIMS के question से I think बहुत ज़्यादा help मिली, और उससे ही I think I've got 625 rank all because of that. बिकॉज यही मेजर चेंज था जो मैंने किया था मेरी प्रिपरेशन में, अदर दैन कुछ क्लासेज जो चेंज की थी जो मैं बता चुका हूँ पहले. आई थिंक दिस वॉज द मेजर चेंज आई डिड इन माई प्रिपरेशन बिफोर 2 to 3 months बिफोर INICT July 2021. And it's just not about doing it once or twice. You have to do it repeatedly, ताकि these questions और ये टॉपिक हैं तुम्हारे it just goes in your brain so badly that कि जब तुम नोट्स पढ़ रहे हो ना, it should just strike you in your mind. Yeah, this question has come. I have to read it again and again. I mean, you have to do this question again and again. Like when you're reading Wild Duck, you should know, man. You should know they're gonna ask this thing. They're gonna ask this thing again and again. So make sure you're doing it enough time to get into your brain permanently. I mean, for a time being, at least permanently. कि you should be thorough with कि ये topic आने ही हैं. I think this is the key to clear this, especially AIMS exam, if not NEET. So the final phase which came after INICT July 2021. I mean, only 1 month we had before the NEET PG, the real exam. Okay, so but with the 625 rank, I was getting anesthesia in Jodhpur and Raipur, which after so much discussion with my friends and family, मैंने opt नहीं किया. I mean, I know it was risky because, personally for me, it was risky because I have never have gotten such good rank in any competitive exam till now in my whole life. तो मुझे एक तरह से लग रहा था मे बी इट्स जस्ट लक फॉर मी, मे बी कि ये बस एक बार हुआ है, दोबारा नहीं होगा. दिस काइंड ऑफ थॉट्स वर कमिंग इन माई माइंड कि आई एम जस्ट गेटिंग लकी इन दिस पर्टिकुलर एग्जाम, इट्स नॉट गोना हैपन अगेन एंड अगेन. दीज काइंड ऑफ थॉट्स वर जस्ट कीप कमिंग इन माई माइंड. बट समहाउ आई फाइनली स्टेड ऑन द डिसीजन कि मैं ऑप्ट नहीं कर रहा, क्योंकि इफ़ आई ऑप्टेड दिस प्रिपरेशन ऑफ नीट PG विल, ये सब डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगी. बिकॉज जस्ट बिफोर द एग्जाम यू हैव जॉइनिंग एंड सो मेनी थिंग्स गोइंग ऑन जो मुझे नहीं चाहिए थी उस टाइम पे मेरे माइंड में. सो आई जस्ट वेंट फॉर नॉट ऑप्टिंग एनेस्थीसिया सीट, and now I have like some 20 days left for the NEET PG. So basically what I did in these last 20 to 30 days, a lot of people ask कि some people ask is कि when I was giving grand test after postponement of NEET PG, जो एक टाइम था उसमें मैंने एक वीडियो बनाई थी अपनी यूट्यूब पे कि गिविंग ग्रैंड टेस्ट, आई हैड स्कोर्ड द स्कोर ऑफ around 430. And some people are asking how did you just reach from 430 to 640 in the NEET PG, क्योंकि वो भी उसी में थे 400 टाइम में, बट दे कुड नॉट डू इट. आई थिंक वन ऑफ द मेन फैक्टर फॉर मी वाज I started discussing with my friend topics. Like, again, my main focus in whole preparation was especially after INICT November 2020 was focusing on important topics, and it even increased after the postponement of NEET PG. My focus on important topics is increased even after the postponement of NEET PG. And I had a friend from YouTube and from other social medias with whom I was discussing these topics on daily basis. Like, for 1 hour we'll discuss something else, another day we'll discuss something else. And by these discussions, what happened was we were asking each other questions. कि ये कैसे हुआ, वो कैसे हुआ, ये कैसे हुआ. उसकी वजह से क्या हुआ, like these topics just kept going in our mind again and again and again and again. I think this can be one of the factor which helped us get a good rank, because same people with whom I was discussing also have got the rank under 1000. तो आई थिंक ये हो सकता है कि एक फैक्टर हो, बट आई एम नॉट श्योर हाउ बिग ऑफ अ फैक्टर इट इज़. उसके अलावा माई मेन फोकस वॉज अगेन ऑन इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स, द सेम वे आई डिड विद एम्स, द सेम वे आई डिड विद नीट PG. बट प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है कि नीट PG डज नॉट रिपीट अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, या इट डज रिपीट टॉपिक्स बट नॉट क्वेश्चन. और नीट PG के जो टॉपिक्स पूछे गए दे आर स्प्रेड ओवर वेरी वाइड नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस एंड सिलेबस. तो इसलिए एम्स का पेपर मोर प्रेडिक्टेबल होता है नीट PG का, बट स्टिल यू कैन रिलाई ऑन सम टॉपिक्स फॉर श्योर. तो मेनली मतलब आई रिलाइड ऑन माई नोट्स फॉर एवरी सब्जेक्ट. आई एम नॉट सेइंग आई वाज रिलाइंग ऑन मैरो नोट्स फॉर एवरी सब्जेक्ट. जो सब्जेक्ट मैंने जहाँ से किया हुआ था वहीं उसी के नोट्स पढ़ रहा था. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सर्जरी आई हैव डन फॉर मैरो, सो ऑब्वियसली मैरो नोट्स, OBG मैरो, बायोकेम मैरो, फिजियो मैरो, एनाटमी अश्विनी सर, पैथो प्रवीण सर, बायोकेम रिबेका मैम, देन फार्मैक गोविंद सर, मेडिसिन आई हैड मिक्स ऑफ तमीम सर, राकेश सर नोट्स. And or most of the notes I have prepared by myself. I did not use the printed notes. When I had problem, like जब मुझे problem होती थी अपने खुद के notes पढ़ने में, I just used to go through the Marrow, notes which are there in the app itself, which is quite helpful for images also. तो notes का तो ये था मेरा. उसके बाद coming to the what else I can tell you guys. Yes, regarding previous year questions. I mean, when you're doing from Marrow question bank or any other online question bank, when you do one question, you just then you go to the next question. Most of the time, you would not remember what was the previous question. Like it is, I mean, a kind of natural phenomena with this online question bank series where you can just see one question at a time. It just it's kind of test series. But suppose you have a hard copy of a book of previous year question, I feel it'll be more helpful. So what I was doing is I had previous year question paper hard book of AIM sessions also and for NEET PG also. So I had all those questions in front of me all the time. Like whenever I needed, suppose I'm reading something from OBG like prolapse, I would just go to like previous 3 year paper and just see is there any question prolapse, is there any question prolapse, is there any question prolapse, and see like suppose I'm reading gynae like gynae in last 7 days. So I had to see again I had to see again and again what kind of question is coming, because once you're doing for Marrow question bank, I mean, until unless you do it again and again, you won't realize, you will forget it what had come. But if you have some hard copy, you just go through it and just see, okay, gynae this is coming, this HSG is coming again and again, this is coming, that is coming, get it. So I used to do it like that. So I think according to me, hard copy would be more helpful for previous year papers for sure. So I think that sums up every tip, tricks, strategies, whatever you call, in all throughout my NEET PG preparation. I don't think I can give more input than this, and more specifically unfiltered input. This is purely unfiltered. I mean, everything I've told you about Marrow GTs, question bank, Bhatia teachers, whichever I joined and did classes, question banks, Marrow question bank, which I did not do very specifically. Yeah, for questions, I mean, how did I used to have question bank practice? Mostly from GTs and previous years papers. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. A lot of GTs from, I have given CBTs of DANS also, Bhatia GTs also, Marrow GT I used to give. So these 3 platforms mostly I used to give GTs. So I think that sums up everything. Okay, one of the things which I want to add is when it comes to solving MCQ, I mean, there are some tactics you need to apply. I mean, I feel the most important one was and is and will be is elimination. Please eliminate options. I think that is for me it worked like magic. I mean, and whenever I stumbled upon a tough MCQ or something which I do not have any idea, I mean, a lot of time I have solved that MCQ just by elimination. I mean, if you know something about the question, just try to eliminate with the options you have. Okay, I mean, suppose in answer there are 3 answers which are similar, one is not similar, then most probably that will be the answer. I mean, somehow you need to put these tactics, and but at the end I feel elimination is very, very, very important. So keep that in mind and keep practicing it. More you will practice it, more you will master it. But before we go, I close this video, I want to tell you this, one of the quote from this book, that is Jordan Peterson, 12 Rules for Life. To those, here is how this quote goes: to those who have everything, more will be given. From those who have nothing, everything will be taken. And that this holds very, very true, because I mean, once you have that mindset, you can get something. It's very easy. I mean, your subconsciousness start changing, your brain start dissolving, your brain chemicals and serotonin start increasing, then you're wired to win more. Get it? Like, so that's why I want to tell is like, just target for that one win. I mean, once you get that first and one win, it's easy to get the another win. I feel that happened in my case. Once I got that INICET July rank, after that, I don't know, I didn't put that much effort in that 1 month, because उस time मैं और भी चीज़ों में involve हो रहा था, disturbed because of this कि मैं college opt करूँ या ना करूँ, tiredness and so many things. But once your subconsciousness gets settled, like for win, you will win. So that's why just go for that first win. Automatically another win will come in your way. I really feel so. So yes, thank you very much. I mean, if you have watched this video till now, I don't think I've ever made such long video and giving all this so-called quotes. But I mean, I felt this quote, मुझे भी ये feel हुआ है, quote experience किया है, so that's why I'm saying it, not otherwise. So yes.